I put a lot of pressure even on myself to succeed as an artist because I knew that there wasn't anybody doing what I was doing. Like, I mean, I was studying and um, I studied graphic design, but I mean, everyone that studied graphic design, we were all at this kind of subpar institution, not getting, good education, etc. And
Mm.
um, it's just like there was everything was tough, and so like I mean, I had to have four jobs, and basically slept on the floor. As one of the few people that didn't have a computer, while I was in college, and had to sleep in the computer rooms and stuff. Just to like meet the deadlines, etc. So there's all of those kind of facets of struggle that one had to endure. But like
Mm.
for me, what it's taught me is to be kind of is to like you don't have to have much in order to create, you know, powerful, profound work. And so I think that's the beauty of what it's taught me is that I have degrees of I know what it means to have nothing, to have very little, and then I also now I know what it means to like live a good life, So I have those.
Yeah.
So I really I try to take stock of all of those things and to give back, and so that's why I'm very like it hurts that I don't get to come back to South Africa very often as I would like because a big part of what I want to do is just like give back to people in my community that I grew up in because there's a lot of brown boys and girls who just there's no hope. There's no idea of hope. There's no prospects. Um, there's none of those kind of things that a lot of people take for granted.
Mm.
And so that's why even for me, I've had a lot of pressure put on myself. I put a lot of pressure on myself to succeed as well as an artist because I feel like there's so much people that could benefit, like people in my community that could just benefit from seeing somebody like myself doing the work that I do.
Yeah.
So that's why I really I appreciate the history that I have, which is rooted in struggle, uh,
Mm.
because it's kind of it's given me so much more than you know um, life lessons that I've applied
Yeah. Yeah.
numerous times over and over. Even when I do kind of workshops with kids, like I stress that you don't have to have the best. You don't have to have the best utensils,
Mm.
etc., in order to express yourself. All you need is just that desire and that drive to voice what it is that like drives you and moves you. So
Mm.
but people need to see that. You need to see an example of that. So I've put a lot. That's why I put that pressure on myself to be that,
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
that person.
Mm.
So I mean that
Would you say that you are someone that's driven away from or sort of moving towards something?
I think I'm moving towards something. Um, I think like being removed from everything that I knew, like just coming to Canada, living in a place that's very remote as well.
Mm.
So it's like um, you have lots of time to think, and that introspection is it's it's something that people don't. It's a luxury to have time and to have introspective moments. And so I've really
Mm.
had a lot of that. Like 6 months of the year, it's like snowing and brutal weather out there. So you have to
Mm.
just retreat inwards. And so, like for me, just retreating inwards and figuring all of these things out and working through stuff has been like powerful. But um, like my work really deals with the dark, the good and the
Mm.
bad. Like, and I think I've always projected good. Like when you see me, I'm smiley, I'm happy, and I'm a very
Mm.
cheerful kind of demeanor. But because of what I've observed over the years, like it doesn't, nothing comes out in just a
Mm.
happy, pleasant kind of way. I always look at things from this, light and dark, good and bad,
Mm.
and trying to find the beauty within both of them. So
Yeah.
like the work that I do is like it's very much informed by my life, and so
Yeah.
I'm in a journey. Like I can see like I never used to paint in colors, and then with the birth of my daughter, I just decided, hey, like there's I feel differently. And for me, when I feel differently, it usually comes out as a different style or a different way
Mm.
of expressing
Mm.
myself. So I really made a lot of transitions by just embracing all of these little differences.
Yeah.